What's up, guys? It is Preach as always. I know it has been a long time since I've made a video, so maybe as always isn't the best description. It is Preach back again since the last time is probably a little bit better. But today's video is going to be my very first game using dark matter camo. And you may be wondering to yourself, Preach, you're a YouTuber and you just now got dark matter in the middle of April. What is going on? Well, here's what is going on. I got Nebula first and did the obnoxiously long, drawn out zombies camo grind. And Nebula looks great. And I had decided that I wasn't even going to do dark matter. And then I just got kind of bored and needed something else to do besides just play. So I decided to go ahead and go for dark matter camos in the middle of raising the family, working 40 to 50 hours a week, going to church a few times a week, all of that. So here we are. The gameplay you're watching right now on Extraction is my first dark matter game with the LW3 Frostline Sniper. Now, there's a little bit of a caveat. This is not the first gun I got dark matter on. I actually got it on the LR first. And then in the next game after that, I got it on the Frostline. And then instead of continuing to get it on other guns, I only had time for one more game on the night. And I told my buddy Jimmy, which is Jada's bald head in the kill feed, if you see, he does incredibly well this game as well. And that gamer tag is hilarious. But I told him, bro, we only got time for one more game. I'm not continuing the camo grind to get it on other guns. I'm throwing it on the Frostline and using it. And then we lucked into this lobby, which was one of the easiest lobbies that I have ever had in the history of playing Call of Duty since skill-based matchmaking became a thing. And I kind of, as you'll see in this, I kind of overplay it a little bit. I did not do as well as I should have done in this lobby because I was pushing a little bit too hard trying to make something special happen because I was using this camo. And even though we get them in this A spawn trap for pretty much the entire game, and I come away with a really good KD and a high kill gameplay, it could have been so much better if I had just played this with a little bit more patience. So this can be a lesson to you guys watching this. This wasn't intended to be a lesson video. I just wanted to talk my way through the game a little bit, not necessarily analyzing the play, but tell you guys, you know, where I've been, what's been going on, show you guys with this dark matter that I am still playing the game. I am still here. I do still have highlights that have been piling up to make highlight videos to give you guys a killer banger end of the year montage. But let this moment be a lesson to tell you guys that playing patient is a very good thing to do in Call of Duty. And I don't mean like camping a corner, just slow playing your life away. But what I'm saying is, like, you don't just have to head bash constantly. And that's a mistake that I make on a pretty regular basis, is I get antsy. I don't like to sit still. I don't like to wait on the action to come. And so I'll get a few kills and I'll get pushed up in their spawn, and then I'll just like overhead bash it and get myself killed for absolutely no reason when I could have strung together a long streak, a better life, maybe had potential for an even better clip if I just let things come to me instead of pressing so hard. So I'm very aware that that is a mistake that I make in Call of Duty on a regular basis. So take this advice not as somebody who's saying I've mastered this, but take this advice as somebody who's saying I fall prey or fall victim to this on a regular basis just because of my own mindset. So learn from my mistakes. Don't be quite so aggressive. Aggressive play is good, but you don't have to just run out into the open searching for kills and get yourself killed. And I do that way too much. And it seems like some common sense advice, but here I am like 20 years of Call of Duty later, still doing the same dumb stuff that I've always done. So sometimes your gun skill can get beat by the fact that you're just making dumb decisions. So don't let your skill compared to the other team, the fact that you're clearly way better than everybody else on the other team, let you get killed by players that are inferior to you because you made bad decisions. So that's just my 2 cents of a lesson for this particular video. I do apologize to you guys that it's been so long since I've made a video. I think possibly like my 2024 highlights video is probably one of the most recent videos that I've made. And here we are 4 months into 2025, and I've not been pushing out content. And a lot of that comes back to the simple fact that I've been dealing with raising kids. Tomorrow is the birthday party for my baby that was born last year, her first birthday. Her birthday was actually on Wednesday, the 9th. So she's a year old. She's been teething. She's been going through a lot. And that has been a lot to deal with. Our 4-year-old is 4 going on 14 with all the sass in the world that comes along with that. So we've had to take some time, spend time with them, spend time with the wife. Obviously, those are things that you always need to be doing, spending time in prayer, spending time reading and studying the word of God, obviously going to church, had emergencies at work, and I'm 24/7 on call with work. So there's just been a lot going on. And I've still been playing the game through all of that. I'll admit, though, what I've not been doing, because I've just had no desire, is editing videos. I have had no desire to get in and cut clips, edit things together, talk through commentaries, do stuff like that lately because of how busy life has been. But I really need to get back to doing that, to supporting the channel, because you guys have taken the time out of your busy lives to subscribe and watch my content in the past. And to me, I owe it to you guys to get more content out here, get more stuff for you guys to view, for you guys to watch, for you guys to listen to. Plan on doing some more gameplay commentaries, talking about thoughts and opinions about Season 3, the maps, the modes, all of that kind of stuff, what's going on in the competitive Call of Duty world, and if we're really ever going to get anything else to compete at all with Call of Duty, since X Defiant, sadly for me, has failed thanks to Ubisoft. So hopefully we'll be able to figure stuff like that out. We will see. Hopefully the gaming world provides us some more opportunities, or maybe Call of Duty just like gets it together and decides to start making good games. There's some interesting potential news with re-releasing some of the older games, and we'll see how that works with the servers, because I don't want to go into those older games and then be hacked all to pieces by people in there, you know, hacking the lobby, hacking your computer or your console. Like, I don't want to deal with that. But the old games coming back sounds interesting. There's a lot of potential good news on the horizon, but COD is in kind of a weird state and a weird place right now, kind of like my channel has been. So I'm going to just blame Call of Duty for it, blame Activision for it, because why not? Everybody else blames them for everything. So I'm just going to jump on board blaming Activision for all the problems with my channel, all the delays, all the waiting. It's Activision's fault, not my fault. You guys heard it right here. I'm just kidding. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have, you already know what to do. Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new here, turn the bell notifications on, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Preach out.